Is my game broken? Okay, it's not. Okay. I decided to double check. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So, a couple of things before I get started. One, Monday's video did not get released on Monday, and as soon as I found out, I had released a comment about it on the community YouTube tab. So, essentially what happened was I got everything ready this afternoon to be uploaded onto YouTube to be released around 5. It's not a premiere, but it was something for people to look forward to. I had spent a lot of time recording on Sunday and was really quiet, was incredibly tired, and I just wanted to get a lot of stuff done before my voice completely gave out. You can tell that I was done for how much I had to do recording. So we won't get totally into that, but I at least wanted to let you guys know Monday's video was delayed, so it'll come out on Tuesday. This video will come out on Wednesday, and I kind of want to give you guys a heads up of how the rest of the week is going to go. So we'll have a video for Wednesday and Thursday, and that'll be officially when season 15 is over, and then we could start planning for season 16. Now, during the planning phase of season 16, for the first 5 days, you'll have the tier series come out, and those are going to be the 1 to 20, 21 to 40, 41 to 60, 61 to 80, 81 to 100, and so on and so forth. During this time, the global challenge will also be underway. So not only will you guys have that video series coming out, in which then we'll unveil season 16 right after that, but you guys will also see the global challenge team and the matches that I did for that. Now, the minimum requirement to get the prizes is about 3 matches, but I'm actually going to go hard on it like it's an actual tournament. Now, on Friday, I do work, and I may have to do a mandatory overtime day on Saturday. So when the official tournament starts, I believe on the 2nd, it might start on the 1st and go all the way to the 3rd, but on Saturday, I will be playing as much as I possibly can, and I'll be doing the same on Sunday when the official tournament ends. And I'm going to double check those dates for us real quick, just to make sure that I am not talking out of my behind here. Okay, so it starts on the 1st, so Friday, and it ends on the 3rd at 23:59 UTC. I'm not 100% sure what UTC is or PST, but we can surmise it'll be from the 1st through the 3rd, and I will be competing as much as I possibly can. We get an ability patch, a gold bottle cap, and 100k league points, which is perfect. Obviously, the restricted mons are restricted, can't come in, but we still have over 1,000 Pokemon that we can use to play in this challenge. Now, the top 150 players in Japan will receive an invite to qualifiers in May, and everyone else will receive CP depending on how they place in these matches. Now, it is 10 minutes with a 90-second team preview and turn times being 60 seconds. But sometimes our own matches take a long time to be able to do that. You guys have seen, but it is a team of 4 to 6. From level 1 to 100, it sinks it down to 50, and there's that. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how we do, and I'm hoping that we do quite good, because I would love to earn CP this season. I've already mentioned it before on the podcast, that something that I had done a day prior, which is why this weekend was awesome, but also so tiring. That we're in the off season. We're not competing anymore in Pokemon VGC, and because we're not competing in Pokemon VGC, we can do anything content wise for the podcast, and I can create more videos like this for the YouTubes, because I'm not having to worry about competing at regionals. I just can't afford it, and I have bills I have to pay and debt to get down before I'm able to officially go on that grind for 2025. So I'm really, really hoping to get all that done before I have to put it away again. Obviously, I will compete in the Portland Regional next year. So taking almost an entire year to get prepped for that is going to be insane. But I also know that we do have more Pokemon news coming up later on like upcoming. I think it's like the live letter, I think it was called. We'll go back and I'm just going to double check this too, because I, again, do not want to misspeak about current topics and all of that. Pokemon presents annual Pokemon Day, which is February 27th at 14. So 6 a.m. or p.m. PST, but it's Pokemon Day. So when at the time of this recording, which is the 27th, we'll get more details on Pokemon Day, and hopefully we don't have any more surprises. Although I think a new DLC for Scarlet and Violet would be really, really good. Hopefully they put a little bit more work into it, because while I did like the DLC, I did kind of find it lackluster. Now, I know this isn't fully like a Pokemon informational thing. We are going to go into matches, but I just wanted to give you an update on that. And again, I'm sorry for not releasing anything on Monday. I have no idea what happened, truly. My guess is that while it was uploading or rendering for YouTube, that my net died and it just disconnected and just stopped the entire process. It's like I got it set up, went to work, came back 9 hours later, and it still wasn't done. So yeah, it's a little weird. But now that we've got it figured out, you'll have a video and we'll end the month strong with over 100 matches. So I'm totally excited for that. But for now, let's go ahead and end the talking and get into today's matches. Let's go. Okay, we've got what's his name? Politoed. Wow. Politoed, Kingdra, Scizor, Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Raging Bolt. It's like almost every single one of these Pokemon have a priority move, so it's really, really interesting. Politoed especially is going to be kind of hard to deal with. But I think we'll walk in with our Tornadus. I kind of want to walk in with Ogerpon too. You know, we'll walk in with Urshifu first, bringing in Incineroar so we can deal with not only Rillaboom, but Scizor. Wow, not Scizor. And we can also maybe deal with Kingdra. I think he's special though. A lot of teams kind of go with the special physical match and have it 3 for 3. So, and then we'll do Ogerpon so that we can rescue ourselves from muddy water. I think that's what Kingdra is going to do. I'm not 100% sure on this, but we'll do our best with what we've got. Kingdra, the last time I saw that Pokemon was when the 1000 was just released, like in the earlier Regulation F. So it's been a really interesting journey. Kingdra and Incineroar versus Tornadus and Urshifu. Attack drops on Urshifu doesn't really matter on Tornadus. Let's go ahead and do the Tailwind, and we're gonna... I kind of want to swap. Yeah, you know what? We will swap, because the Fake Out's probably gonna go over to Urshifu. Because he's probably thinking like, oh man, the Rocky Helm's probably gonna be on Tornadus, so I don't really want to hit it. Or maybe it isn't carrying Rocky Helmet. But I'm swapping to Ogerpon so that if Kingdra is using anything else, then we could take out some of that frustration. Yep, the Fake Out goes to Ogerpon, so we saw that. Called it. Tailwind goes up. Kingdra, what do you do? Muddy water. Guess what? Water absorb. There we go. Tornadus just avoids it. Let's go. Let's go ahead and go with the Bleakwind Storm. And I will... I mean, Kingdra is a water dragon. It doesn't affect him. But let's go ahead and hit Incineroar, which is probably going to swap out, honestly. Gonna bring their own Ogerpon? I can't read that, so I don't know. Nope, Rillaboom instead. Grassy Search activates. Bleakwind Storm hits both. Doesn't take down the Rillaboom, but it does a lot of damage. Out comes the Ivy Cudgel, which does not. I was really hoping. Hurricane activates avoids, or Ogerpon avoids it, but it still heals up a little bit due to the Grassy Surge. Let's do Bleakwind Storm again, and I'm going to go ahead and Spiky Shield, so I avoid whatever Kingdra's going to do, as well as Grassy Glide and Fake Out from the Rillaboom. Now, if it doesn't swap out here, we could see a critical hit in their team. It's not going to be like a critical hit knocking down, but it's going to put them at like a steep hill to climb. So I'm hoping that's what happens. Now, Grassy Glide could still go for like Tornadus, but it's not gonna hurt as much. It's not going to do as much damage as they would like. Okay, withdrew. Okay, probably going to bring out Incineroar again. I can't read that. Probably. Yep, there he is. Timidate goes off. It's not going to really do anything to Tornadus. It does hurt the Ogerpon though. Spiky Shield comes up. So I ignore that. Bleakwind Storm is going to miss someone. Probably Incineroar. Does, but it does hit the Kingdra. Hurricane goes off to protect. Oh, Tornadus dodges it. Interesting. Okay, so we'll do Bleakwind Storm. Hurricane and Muddy Water, those are both special attacks. I do not want... What's going to be the call here? Horn Leech on the... Okay, never mind. I'm not sure why they quit. That was interesting. So here's the part I was struggling with, right? I didn't know what Ogerpon was going to do. Fake Out would have obviously done something else, but Kingdra was going to go down there after that exchange. So I wasn't totally fearing what would happen, but I wanted to, in the event that something were to happen, like it went to Tornadus instead, if he somehow lost his covert cloak and got, flinched or whatever, I wanted to make sure that I still had an out. But I guess Rillaboom being really, really weak and then Kingdra being really, really weak, I guess they didn't want to put a lot of pressure in with Politoed, because Bleakwind Storm would hit both regardless with 100% rain. So that was insane, I gotta say. Still, next match. So we got Incineroar, Tinglu, Porygon 2, Amoonguss, Urshifu, and Fluttermane. Interesting. I think coming in with Tornadus, Fluttermane first, so that we may end up with their Fluttermane or maybe Urshifu coming up first. Then we bring in our Urshifu and then Ogerpon, just so that we can kind of remove the weakness that we would have for Amoonguss and maybe do a little bit more damage to Incineroar. And if we need to swap out to like maybe a single strike or a rapid strike Urshifu, then we can go, oh yeah, we'll just, here you go. You now have to go through a water absorb instead. Now I did some calcs with Ogerpon. I had found out that I cannot one-shot rapid strike Urshifus, but I do get a lot of HP back. So that's something to look forward to. They open up with Porygon 2 and Incineroar, and that Porygon 2 is shiny. So let's go. Download attack Rose. That's telling them that my weakness is attacking Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and taunt the Porygon 2, and I think about just go ahead and go straight into Incineroar. So taunt goes off. It's got Pixelate, I think. Yep. So whatever shenanigans that Pokemon was gonna do is no longer gonna do it. Moonblast goes right into Incineroar, procs its Citrus Berry. That was a ton of damage. Knockoff goes right into the Fluttermane. Does get the crit. Oh boy. And Specs is gone. Ice Beam goes right into Tornadus, which should not get the kill, and it does not. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out Ogerpon. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and Protect, and then I'm going to Ivy Cudgel the Porygon, because I think Incineroar is going to switch here or use Parting Shot and go away. Porygon's a good choice here, but now since it's taunted, it has to switch. So hopefully it switches out to maybe something else. But I definitely don't know what the Incineroar did switch, so we called that successfully. Absolutely did. Mungus comes out. They're going to Terra, and it's going to go straight to the Porygon 2. Okay, and Poison is it. Okay. Raw. Protect on the Tornadus. Ivy Cudgel on the Porygon 2. Ooh, a third? Okay. All right. Let's activate Tailwind and follow me. Okay. Mungus protects. It's a good call. I'm going to follow me so the Ice Beam goes that way. I'm going to activate Tailwind just so that I get the benefit of that. Here goes the Ice Beam. Ogerpon is frozen? Are you kidding me? Protect. And I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel. Withdrew a Mungus. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The freeze chance? That's insane. Protect on the Tornadus. Ogerpon is frozen solid. Ice Beam goes into Tornadus. Let's see if I get Tornadus out. Switch over to Urshifu. Let's see if I attack into Incineroar. Maybe attacking into it will thaw me. Yeah, let me just attack into a fire type. Hey, I did. Thawed out. Ivy Cudgel. It's -1, but it does get the KO. Terra Blast. Goes right into the Ogerpon. Does barely survive with 1 HP. No poison. None of that. Out comes the Mungus. You know what? Let's go ahead and... do I have... Oops. It's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I don't know what their fourth is. You know what? Let's do this. Spiky Shield to last one more turn. Rage Powder. So Wicked Blow goes right over to Amoonguss. Does get the crit, obviously. And Amoonguss has Rocky Helmet. And Porygon 2 uses Recover. It's interesting. Wicked Blow. I have to let Porygon go. Wicked Blow there, Ivy Cudgel there, and hope for the best. Oh, I'm so glad I did it. The twofer into that slot might be it. Wicked Blow. Nope, even with a crit. That's a lot. Ivy Cudgel. Oh, even with a double crit. You gotta be kidding me. Activates the Trick Room, so now the slowest Pokemon go first. But you know what? I'm okay with that because now Sucker Punch can go. Well, Porygon's gonna recover. I know that. So I'm gonna go into the Amoonguss because I know it's going to recover. And Amoonguss could probably go with like Rage Powder. Does the Spore instead. Maybe Follow Me should have been better. Not 100%. Yeah, that would have been 100% the play. Because then I could have redirected and I could have knocked out the Amoonguss. Afterward. Protect. And I'm going to swap to Tornadus. Urshifu is asleep, so Detect would fail. Pollen Puff. It's not very effective on Tornadus. Terra Blast. Right over to Urshifu. Yep. Not very effective. Let's do Sucker Punch and Bleak Windstorm. Urshifu woke up. Sucker Punch. Not enough to get the KO. Spore. Puts Tornadus to sleep. Which is unfortunate, but I can't do anything about it. Terra Blast. Goes into the Tornadus. Nope, Urshifu again. Does not get the KO. Gets really, really close though. And there's Tornadus's turn 1 of sleep. And let's go ahead and protect. So maybe he'll wake up. He does. Let's go. Double protect. Spore fails. Porygon recovers. Dimensions return to normal. Wicked Blow, and we'll do Bleak Wind. It's a good thing I went over to Porygon. Bleak Wind Storm does nothing to Amoonguss. But I will hit the Porygon 2 for a decent amount of damage. Wicked Blow. Hits it 2. Does not get the KO, but gets really, really close. But Ice Beam goes in and takes down the Tornadus. Ooh. Sucker Punch to Horn Leech. Let's go. Recover is going to happen on the Porygon 2. And I think Amoonguss is going to like take all the pressure with Rage Powder. Yep, there it is. Sucker Punch is gonna fail. But here comes the Horn Leech. Does not KO the... Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? I thought that would do it. Like, oh, come on. I still haven't seen their fourth. Absolutely haven't seen their fourth. Still. Wicked Blow. And I'm gonna Horn Leech. No. I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel. Porygon 2. There's the Rage Powder. Wicked Blow. Does knock down the Amoonguss, but unfortunately Urshifu goes down to the Rocky Helmet. Ivy Cudgel. There's the Recover again. Fluttermane, are you kidding me? Fluttermane, really? Alright. Spike and Shield. Moon Blast. You can activate Trick Room. Terra Blast. Nope. But unfortunately, we're done. There's no way. But we'll do this. Let's see if this works. I doubt it, but let's see if it works. Ah, Terra Poison. Man. Especially if I don't have any ground coverage, I can't do anything to Porygon 2. I mean, I could beat it up. I almost knocked it out like 3 times. If I didn't do Horn Leech and went with the Ivy Cudgel, I probably would have been able to do it. Yep, nope, okay. It was a nice try. Absolutely nice try. But it is what it is. It's what happens sometimes. Let's get over to our next match. Okay, so with this particular team, we've got Lucario, Milotic, Garchomp, Iron Bundle, Whimsicott, and Braviary? Okay, so a lot of good assortment Pokemon here. So I don't know what Braviary is going to be set for. Obviously, I'm going to kind of be mindful of Whimsicott. I'm going to try to shut them down as much as possible, but I also have to be able to outspeed Iron Bundle as well. So I think I'm going to bring in Tornadus. I kind of want to bring in Urshifu, but probably not be the best. At least not right now. We'll bring in the Fluttermane. A Raging Bolt, and Ogerpon. That way we can kind of get behind, or at least checkmate Milotic if it comes in. Water attacks goes into a water Pokemon with Water Absorb. Can't do anything. I just don't want to bring in Incineroar because it does have competitive, and I don't want to bring in moves that's going to lower down Milotic's stats, because then competitive procs again. And I don't really want that yeah, I know. I'm okay. I'm absolutely okay. So in this particular matchup, let's see what we have. I can't read those, but it is Whimsicott, Braviary. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the Bleakwind Storm and Thunderbolt on the Braviary, because like Whimsicott could do Tailwind, but I want to put pressure on it as much as possible. And in the event that it does Taunt, I don't want to get stuck in doing Tailwind, because it is 1 point faster than Tornadus, like 1 to 2. And I want to get stuck in that spot. Taunt. Figured. It's a good thing I went for that instead. They didn't get Tailwind off, which is totally fine. Brave Bird? Ain't no way you're faster than Fluttermane. What? My Fluttermane's 170. There's no way. Damage by recoil. Braviary gets hit. I gotta see this Pokemon first. Just give me a second. Bring in Raging Bolt. There's no way Braviary is faster than Fluttermane at 170. He's not. He's not. So is it Scarfed? We're gonna Terra. Braviary gets swapped out, which is totally fine. Someone I can't read the great. Ooh, Garchomp, let's go. Shiny. I think this person just wants to like brag that they have all these shiny Pokemon. Yeah, it's regular Braviary. Base speed is 80, stops at 145, so it has to be Scarfed. Tailwind goes off. Okay. Bleak Wind Storm. I'm faster than their Garchomp still? That's dope. Hung on by the Focus Sash, but I did drop the speed in Whimsicott. And Thunderbolt hits the Whimsicott. It's going to knock it out. Get out of here. Not very effective, but that's totally fine. Garchomp puts immediate pressure on Raging Bolt, though, so he needs to leave the field immediately. Yeah, I think, oh, Milotic. Let's go. Okay, so we called it. We absolutely called it. We're gonna... I can't protect, can't I? I can't. He's taunted one more turn. Okay. We'll swap to Ogerpon, and we'll protect on the Raging Bolt. So right now, Ogerpon is in grave danger with the Garchomp, but I'm also going to be ignoring anything that can come out from the Milotic now. Milotic does get the Terra, turns it to grass, totally... Ow, actually, that's bad. That's actually kind of bad because Bleak Wind Storm's going to come out and it's going to wreck her team. Protect on the Raging Bolt. Garchomp didn't get to attack, so Stompy Tantrum misses. And remember, if it goes into a Protect, it will fail. Or it doesn't get the boost. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel the Garchomp. And I'm going to swap to Tornadus because I feel that Garchomp's going to try to do a Stomping Tantrum again. Bring out Tornadus. Breaking Swipe. Does do damage to the Ogerpon. And it drops the attack. Ice Beam goes into Tornadus. Does knock it out, which is unfortunate. So he called the switch. Or the possible, like, just trying to knock down Raging Bolt. Ivy Cudgel goes into the Garchomp, does get the KO from the crit. Let's go. Let's bring out Braviary, who is Scarfed. Spiky Shield and Thunderclap. So regardless of speed, I will be taking out this Braviary, which then will mean it will be Milotic versus Ogerpon and Raging Bolt. Because I don't think Milotic can take down both, but I could be wrong. Thunderclap. Braviary goes down. Ice Beam. Goes into the Raging Bolt. Does nothing. Absolutely does nothing. And their Tailwind's gone. All right. Ivy Cudgel. And let's hit it with the Dragon Pulse. But not very effective, but that's okay. Dragon Pulse though. It's a little bit more, not as much. Mirror Coat. It's a lot of damage to Raging Bolt. I have Cudgel, and I'm going to Protect. So now if Mirror Coat comes back, I think it only hits the Ogerpon. I'm not sure. I don't really know how that works. Ice Beam. Brings Ogerpon down to red. Let's do that. And this. I mean, it's not super effective, but it's the only thing I got. I think Recover is going to come out soon. Nope. She attacks instead. Thunderclap. Not enough. Horn Leech. Still not enough, but it did bring it down. Lowering Voice. I think that stopped me from healing. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, battle's canceled. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was trying to figure out how I can come up with a win condition, because usually Milotics come with Recover, and usually it recovers like a crap ton. Now with it doing so well, that really makes me inspired to use that for next season, and I most likely will, because I've been wanting to use the shiny one that I got. So Aote, finally, it's gonna hit the screen here, and I'm super excited. Super excited. I believe it's trained. If it's not, I'm definitely gonna train it. Like during the off season when you guys are seeing the tier stuff, definitely gonna be training it. Well, we'll see. So next video. We've got Tornadus, Golden Go, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, wow, Urshifu, and Incineroar. So I don't really have to worry about anyone in particular, but I think the best course of action that I have is to maybe open up. I mean, I could open up with the Incineroar Fluttermane just to kind of put a lot of pressure. But if I miss for whatever reason against that Golden Go, I'm in trouble. Intimidate does work. So I think having these two as an open, and then maybe switching into Fluttermane to then go with Ogerpon would be better. I think that's what I'll do. The Intimidate from Incineroars is going to be detrimental to each other, and I can then use my Fake Out to go into their Tornadus if they bring them out, or into another Pokemon like Rillaboom, or maybe Raging Bolt, who knows. Tornadus and Rillaboom, and Incineroar and Tornadus. Grassy Glide comes up, or Grassy Surge comes up, so Grassy Glide might be an option, but the Intimidate does come off, and it will hinder Rillaboom. So I'm going to go ahead and get Tailwind off first so that I go first, and I'm going to Fake Out into their Tornadus. Now their Fake Out is probably going to go to Incineroar, or it could go to my Tornadus, thinking that it's like, oh, Rocky Helmet. But if it goes into Incineroar, that's totally fine. I just wanted their attention away from Tornadus for a minute as I get off Tailwind. I really don't care if they go right into my Tornadus at all, since I have the Covert Cloak. But I just wanted to give myself an opening somehow. They're going to Terra, so we kind of baited that out. Wasn't really trying to. Goes into the Rillaboom. makes it fire. So he's going to make it so he resists not only Bleak Wind Storm, but also, like, let's say whatever I was trying to do. Fake Out goes into the Tornadus. Totally fine with that. Mine goes into theirs. Rocky Helmet. No Rocky Helmet. Covert Cloak. Covert Cloak. Let's go. Okay. So a fellow user of the cloak. Now I won the 50-50 last time, so I'm hoping I get to win it again. Well, let's go ahead and use knockoff on the Rillaboom so that the Assault Vest is going to fail. Taunt. Okay. Nope. Yep. U-turn. Okay, so the new Pokemon that does come out is going to get knockoff. So is it Golden Go? Please let it be Golden Go. This would be a great read. Sent out Urshifu. Okay, so Rapid Strike. It is. Knockoff goes first. Goodbye, Choice Scarf. Oh. That's, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Yeah, I don't necessarily know how I feel about that. Let's swap to Ogerpon, though. Which is going to be a terrible decision on my part, but I can't really do anything. Ogerpon's going to get, like, hit with a really nasty Bleak Wind Storm. But I go first. Urshifu does go down. So maybe Fluttermane should have been, like, the Pokemon that I used. But I do live against those, so that's cool. Golden Go! Let's go! Let's do that. And I'm gonna Terra Water. No. Yes. And go right into Tornadus. They used it on Rillaboom, so they can't do anything for Golden Go, which is perfect for Incineroar in the back, who is still healthy? Yeah, he's totally healthy. And I'm going to be able to outspeed this Golden Go, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to protect on my Tornadus. Taunt should be wearing off at the end of this turn for theirs. Oh, Ivy Cudgel goes first. Let's go. And bop. Down goes Tornadus. Shadow Ball on the Golden Go goes right into my Ogerpon. Does not get the KO. Does quite a bit of damage. Don't get me wrong though. Tailwind's gone, so that's good. Out comes the Rillaboom, and it should be 2v2 now. I'm sorry, 2v4. But Fake Out is going to come out. Yeah, let's do Tailwind, and I'm going to do Spiky Shield. As Tornadus is going to go down here, obviously. We have a Make It Rain user, and then whatever Rillaboom's going to do, he knows that I have Covert Cloak, so he might not focus on that, but he might. I don't know. No Fake Out, so he probably went straight into Ogerpon thinking he can get an easy kill. Here comes the Shadow Ball from Golden Go right into Tornadus. Does get the KO. So we did predict him going down, obviously. But what happens after that is new. So U-turn goes right into Ogerpon, which isn't really going to do anything. But the Rillaboom was hurt because of that. And I restore a little bit of HP. Let's go. And grass disappeared. Okay. Let's bring out Fluttermane. And Fluttermane is going to go right into the Golden Go, and I'm going to Ivy Cudgel into the Rillaboom. No priorities on their side because the Grassy Surge is gone. which is dope, by the way. Shadow Ball. No protects. Right into the Golden Go and knocks him out. And Ivy Cudgel. Right into the Rillaboom, which should knock it out. Yep, there it goes. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, that crit damage. Man, what is this like critting? I'm hitting crits all day. Not really, but I would love it. But we got the W on that one. That was pretty dope. Love that. And let's go ahead and just get on to the next one, shall we? Ooh, this person's trying to get into Master Ball. Let's go. Okay, so we got Raging Bolt, Tornadus, Urshifu, Water Ogerpon, Incineroar, and Fluttermane. This is actually my exact team. Let's go. All right, so I don't know which Urshifu they have. It's probably Rapid Strike if I had to guess. How should I do this? Let's kind of get set up like we did before and hope for the best. Because I can, with this combo, I'm able to fake out Tornadus and like do all different types of things with Incineroar and stuff. But I also put pressure on Urshifu with Fluttermane, absorb attacks, and maybe do a little bit of like things with Raging Bolt. Not 100% sure. It's funny that I'm fighting like a mirror. It's so funny. Let's see if they get in. Raging Bolt, Tornadus. Sun Team? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Nope, booster energy on the Raging Bolt. Special attack was heightened. Gotcha. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Tailwind. And I'm going to fake out the Raging Bolt. No Thunderclap for you. Taunt. It's totally fine. Fell for the taunt. Raging Bolt flinch, cannot move. Let's swap because I can't protect now. Let's go into Ogerpon. And I'm gonna go ahead and Hardened Shot the Raging Bolt. Kind of bring out Fluttermane afterwards. Or we could just re-switch out to Tornadus. That'd be kind of dope. Ogerpon. That Tornadus does Tailwind, which is totally fine. Thunderclap fails. Hardened Shot goes into Raging Bolt. Actually, let's go into Fluttermane so we get the dub here. Immediately get the dub. Let's go ahead and follow me. Let's water follow me. No, let's not until it gets knocked out. And I'm going to go right for the Moonblast on the Raging Bolt. Terra's going to go for the Raging Bolt, so it changes types. Fairy. Electric. A person after my own heart. It's like my team. That'd be so funny. Follow me. That'd be so funny. I would love that so much. Thunderclap's gonna miss because it went over to the other Pokemon there. Oh, I didn't Terra either. Special attack fell. Bleak Windstorm is gonna miss. The Ogerpon hits the Fluttermane. That's dope. Crit. Crit. And the speed fell. Okay. We're gonna follow me again. And I'm gonna go straight into Moonblast. Yeah. straight to Moonblast with the Raging Bolt. Big Wind Storm. Fluttermane just barely lives. Ogerpon goes down. Because it was a crit. Moonblast right into Raging Bolt. Knocks it down. Tailwinds are gone. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring out. Oh, they brought out their own Fluttermane. That's dope. Bring out my Incineroar. Let's go ahead and knock off a Fluttermane, and I'm gonna swap to my Tornadus. I'm going to try to survive just a little bit longer. They have Tailwind for one more turn. Moonblast. It's neutral. Won't knock it off. Activates Citrus Berry. Bleak Wind Storm's going to miss. Tornadus, but hits the Incineroar. Knocks it right back down to where it was. That's funny. Here comes the knockoff. Right to the flare. Oh, it almost knocks it. Ugh. Its specs goes down. Let's go. Let's knock off their Tornadus. I'm going to Tailwind. Okay, so I do outspeed. Oh, I don't. Well, yeah, I do for Tornadus, just not anybody else. Let's go and Flare Blitz the Tornadus, and I'm gonna Bleak Wind Storm that side of the field. I'm gonna miss someone, Tornadus, but I'm gonna hit the Fluttermane. It goes down. Flare Blitz. It's gonna hit the Tornadus. Gonna take a little bit of the recoil damage. Whew. Who's left? Urshifu. And it's Rapid Strike. I'm going to swap and Bleak Wind Storm. In the event that I can't knock it out, I need to have Fake Out for the next turn. Whoever gets knocked out, Bleak Wind Storm, Urshifu goes down. Okay. Oh, okay. It was like, okay, here's the thought process, right? If Fluttermane or Tornadus goes down, I saved Incineroar so he can come out, change his Terra type, and use Fake Out so it stop it, so then I can attack it full on head first and do as much damage as I physically am possible to that team. Now, I cannot say that I have been battling with this team all 100 fights, right? You guys had recommended that I have at least 2 teams per season so that you guys aren't bored with seeing the same team over and over and over again, which I totally understand. I wish that I can say that I had a lot of fights with this team, but I'm not sure which one was which. I could just look back in the footage and find that answer out for you guys. It's not that big of a deal. But that was really interesting. I got to fight a mirror match of my own team minus the Rapid Striker Shifu. Like, that was dope. And it was really, really fun. I wasn't expecting to fight a mirror match, though. I'm glad that I did, because then I get to see what other people are playing. But I love the fact that Raging Bolt has Electric Terra. I love the fact that they had Water Ogerpon. I like the fact that they had Covert Cloak Tornadus. I love all of that, so that was really, really fun. I can't wait to see if anyone else tries that, but I do feel bad that I knocked them out from just that cusp of hitting Master Ball. Like, I kind of feel like I should have given it to them because I think they were at that final match to get in. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and continue on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the triple digit 100 battles that we've wanted for so long. It's been a couple of months since I've hit 100 fights. You guys have no idea. Ever since like the holidays came around, like November, December, heck, even January, I didn't hit 100 battles. In February, we totally did. And we're going to continue on with this thing, and we're going to do it again in season 16. So I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy the ride, so to speak, as we go from, you know, our first fight all the way to fight 100. Now, for this particular video, we are going to be done for the day, unfortunately. We did end at 23,703 with 47 wins and 53 losses. We learned a lot about Team A and Team B, and we got to a little glimpse of Team C. Now, Team C is what I'm going to be bringing for the global challenge. I built it, I'm going to use it, and I'm probably going to maybe use it for like part of season 16, or I can go something completely different. I really would like to do a Trick Room. Everyone has a counter for it now, unless I use Porygon 2, in which that guy can just, Jesus, he is insane with how much defenses he has. No wonder everyone falls behind him all the time. It's so insane. But that doesn't change the fact that I haven't done a Trick Room team. I want to do a Trick Room team, but with counters all over the place, I'm a little hesitant to do it unless I find another way how to do it. So as I'm working through like the mental image of trying to build a Trick Room team, I just want to ask you guys one last favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought about this team. And again, I'm sorry about Monday, but you can put your frustration down in the comments as well. I do deserve it, and I want to be held accountable for not reaching certain things. So obviously, do what you must. I totally deserve it. But if you want to be constructive and have a good conversation about what to do for certain teammates, absolutely share your feedback. You can trust in me that it'll be there, and I will answer your comment as I do for everyone else. And if you guys want to follow me on other socials as well, I do have a Discord that's, there in the description you can join, and I also have social media. You can follow me there as well. If you're a new viewer of mine, take a trip down memory lane with us and go through the playlist and watch everything that we've gotten up to this point. If you're, 100% co-signed into watching me play this game as I struggle with a team that I built from scratch, then absolutely hit the subscribe button. It lets me know that you guys like what you see, and it also lets me know to keep going, so I'm going to. I do have a monthly goal for the year, and I would totally love to hit 600. I know it's really high, but I bet you that we can hit it because we did really well. We were already at 440. So by the time that this recording is, we're really close to 450. We're extremely close to 500. If I can hit that, I'll be on heaven. You guys have no idea. So road to 500. Let's go for that YouTube title. That's dope. But if you're a returning viewer of mine and just like what you see, maybe enjoy the content, maybe just kind of, like watching VGC battles, then please consider subscribing. Again, it does help out the channel. It lets me know that you guys like what you see. And for that, I'm out. That's all that I've got. In 2 days, you guys will have the tier meetings. So or the tier videos. So Friday the 1st, and it'll continue on through the 5th. And then you guys will have season 16 where we unveil a new team. And I'll also have the global challenge for you. So if you guys want the tier matches and then the global challenge, let me know so I can just release one video, because having 2 videos for a while might take a little bit longer to do, but it can be done. Just keep in mind that I'm a one-man crew here. Anyways, that's it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Peace.